not need social media to make an impact in this lifetime. In fact, those who make true impact, I promise you, and I can bet my bottom dollar, that they actually don't rely on social media, and social media is not their end all be all or their primary tool. People who have the most impact, they do it in real life. Hey, what's going on, Inner Wealth Champions? Welcome back. You're checked in with Ameer and Naseer. And before we get started with today's video, family, as always, I wish you all inner wealth, which is the overall state of our holistic health, family. So in today's video, family, I'm going to talk about why I hate social media and why I quit TikTok. I'll break this video up into 3 different segments. And so the first segment I'll start with in regards to why I hate social media, which you all know, and why I deleted TikTok is because social media is a facade and I just prefer a natural way of living. So what do I mean by all of this? So social media is a huge facade, and it's just not a real place, right? It's this virtual reality that was created by these tech creators, these tech giants, right? It's a virtual reality, honestly, that was created by the government, right? And so in this virtual reality, what's been administered is confusion. What's been administered is a loss of self. What's been administered is distractions. Heavy emphasis on distractions. So the social media, it is excessive distractions in all areas of life, right? So it's so easy to be distracted and be pulled this way or that way, you know, within seconds of maybe spending time on a particular app. And so I specifically deleted TikTok because I'll just backtrack. I've already done a video where I talked about why I deleted social media. This was immediately right after I graduated undergrad, right after I completed my undergraduate degree, I deleted social media. And so since then, I haven't had any personal social media accounts, right? So then afterwards, I began to utilize YouTube just for business purposes and just to create awareness around my holistic health and wellness brand and business. And so at the time that I did all of this, I had identified also maybe Instagram and TikTok as maybe some platforms I could use again for business purposes because I don't have any social accounts. So you can't find me on LinkedIn, you can't find me on Facebook, you can't find me on Snapchat, you can't find me on Threads, you can't find me on TikTok or Instagram. So I don't have any personal social media accounts. The only account or a platform that has my actual name on it is my YouTube channel that I use for spreading awareness about holistic health and wellness. And I intentionally do that because I'm just a firm, advocate for living life offline, actually living life, right? Again, I can't emphasize enough how much social media is a virtual reality. It's a distraction. It's not a real place. And it's unfortunate that we live in a society where it's really imposed upon us, it's forced upon us, and anyone who doesn't utilize social media consistently or doesn't buy into the consumerism game, they're labeled as weird or as different or as not being trustworthy. I've had someone who literally said before an interaction I had where this individual said that he didn't trust people who didn't have social media. And I just find that to be interesting because when did we arrive at a moment in time where something that is fake has been made real? Something that is fake has been made the primary mean or a mode of communication and interaction. That's not natural. We are human beings. Natural communication happens in person. What happened to in-person organization, conversation, dialogue, interaction? When you interact with someone in real time, you are getting everything in that moment is real. The body language, the eye contact, the energy, the vibe, just the nature and the in depth of the dialogue you're having. I can go on this, go down this hole for the entire video, but I just really want to emphasize that it's a virtual reality. It's not a real place. It's been imposed upon us, and honestly, for the detriment of humanity rather than the good. And it's been purposely done. And that can be another video for a different day. But these are just some of the, reasons why I deleted, why, again, I hate social media, but then I deleted TikTok because I realized, while what I'm building, a part of my target audience may use TikTok, but it's not worth my own peace. I think it's important that I stay true to myself and who I am, also in the process of, doing what God has called me to do while I navigate my time here on earth. And so I think TikTok is very detrimental to youth. I think it builds and plays on that short attention span, right? That short attention span, and I think it plays upon these flashier, quick fads or trends or fake news. There's a lot of fake news disseminated through that platform, a lot of fear-based programming, and that's not only with TikTok, but that's widespread across all social media, just fear-based programming. So already since birth, society tries to infiltrate and penetrate fear into the minds of those who are coming of age. But now social media has come this entity where it's free reign for all of this fear-based program to just keep adding on, right? And then you have a society and masses of people who then become zombies, who then lose real knowledge inside of self, knowledge of what's really at stake here, knowledge of what really matters, and just an overall lack of understanding of just the natural order of things. And so I didn't think it was worth my time to continue with TikTok. And ultimately, I just, again, I of course, disliked social media and then made the decision to delete TikTok because I will always not only advocate, but just emphasize the truth. This is simply the truth that, social media is truly a facade. And it's unfortunate that we live in a society where the masses would undergo real organic human interaction for a fake virtual reality that causes depression, that causes feelings of, sadness, of anxiety, of being overwhelmed, things of that nature, right? And so the next segment of this video, with regards to why I hate social media and deleted TikTok, is there are many ways to do business, to operate a business offline, and to also market a business without the use of social media, right? And so why limit myself and why limit ourselves, right? So there's also this lie that you have to be, this myth that you have to be on every social media platform as someone who's conducting business, whether you have a product to offer or a service to offer. You have to be on every platform. You have to be on you have to have a social media account for all of these different platforms, right? No, you're spreading yourself too thin. It's important to understand how to maximize your time in both an efficient and effective manner. So why spend my time across all of these different platforms when I can focus my time in either on one, and in addition to that, actually focus my time on the actual operations of the business. And that comes with knowing and staying true to my why. That comes with knowing and remaining true to who am I serving as well. So once we commit to our why, who we are to serve and how we're to serve, there's literally just an abundant list of ways to operate a business offline, and abundant ways to even, market a business without the use of social media. There are some traditional business methods, believe it or not, that still work. That still work, right? That still work. And so I think it's important to understand this for those who are business owners or entrepreneurs or who are solving a problem in society. Social media doesn't have to be the end all be all. Just think creatively, think outside of the box. Don't think inside of the box, or don't think along the lines of what society says is a one size fits all for everyone, or something that everyone has to be doing or must be doing. No, use your gifts, your unique gifts, and be creative. Think outside of the box. You'd be amazed at what you can come up with. So this is another reason why it was easy also for me to let go of TikTok, is because I know my purpose, it's beyond any platform. It's even beyond YouTube. It's beyond any platform. It's beyond any social media account. What I've been sent here to do, it's just beyond any platform. It's beyond this realm. It's just really embedded into the fabric of my DNA and my existence. So I know as long as I am complete with myself, then anywhere I go, anyone I interact with, anything I do, my purpose and my existence alone is enough. And it transcends beyond the use of any particular platform. And so just honing in, I just want to really emphasize this point of just being creative and thinking outside of the box, because that's what will truly make us stand out as we embark on, our journeys of fulfilling our unique purposes, right? So again, just don't fall for the one size fits all. Don't fall for the myth and the fear-based program that's pushed out that you need to be on every social media account, or that you absolutely need social media to make an impact. You do not need social media to make an impact in this lifetime. In fact, those who make true impact, I promise you, and I can bet my bottom dollar, that they actually don't rely on social media, and social media is not their end all be all or their primary tool. People who have the most impact, they do it in real life. They do it out there, interacting with their community, interacting with grassroots organizations or with people in general who are truly out there doing the real work in real life, interacting with real people in real time, solving real life problems in real time. So I just can't emphasize that enough. There's so much more to making an impact, to fulfilling our purpose and doing business outside of these platforms that they try to manipulate the masses into spending and wasting so much of their time on, right? And so it leads me to the last segment of this video with regards to why I hate social media and deleted my TikTok, which is I live life in real life. And what do I mean by live life in real life? I actually have real hobbies, right? I have real interests. I'm consistently learning. I'm consistently exploring, right? So I just can't express enough the gratitude of going outdoors and meeting people in real time, having conversations with maybe a stranger, someone I don't know, because I'm not on my phone. I'm actually looking up. I'm actually looking at the sky. I'm smelling the roses, literally, not just figuratively, but literally smelling the roses. Going outdoors in nature's, knowing what the fresh air smells like, unplugging while I'm in nature. Don't listen to music, right? Don't always have something in your ears, but hear the birds chirp, hear the wind whistle, hear the leaves rustle from the trees, hear the water, the waves of the water as its tides are affected by the gravity from the moon and sun, right? So just really being in tune with our environment, our surroundings, and the people we may interact with wherever places we decide to go. There's been many occasions where I've gone to eat out by myself, right? Just a day where I just wanted to treat myself to dinner. And in my own alone time, I've interacted with people I didn't know. So I'm going there, just to spend time with myself, but then it leads to a profound conversation with someone I don't know, right? And then again, with having those hobbies, in real life, I'm exploring and working on my art and creativity, whether that's doing a documentary film, whether that's writing poetry or writing a song, whether that's coloring and drawing, or whether it's writing a book, just really engaging in, my creative expression as a human being navigating this experience, right? And even beyond a human being, I'm beyond a human being, right? Because we are spiritual beings having a physical human experience. And so just really using art and creativity just to express my inner soul, to just express the inner me that's true deep down on the inside of me, right? And so using those hobbies to fulfill my existence, right? Because we are so much more than also just work itself. We exist. We are having this experience. We're alive. We're well. We're breathing, right? So there's so much more to life than these one-dimensional ideologies or one-dimensional ways of doing things or thinking. There's just so much more depth to this experience, and I just don't think it's worth missing out on that depth because of an era of technological advance. It's not technological advancements. It's technological detriment, if you ask me, right? And so, just being in tune with, life itself. And so this is another reason why, I won't ever create any personal accounts for any of these social media platforms, because I truly have found, and I'm committed to maintaining and sustaining peace with myself. I'm committed to the natural. I'm just a firm advocate for the natural order of things, and the natural, a natural and organic way of living. And the times we live in, they are manipulating the masses into a way of living that is not natural, that is not organic, and that goes against God and the laws of nature, right? And so I'm just not in alignment with where society is being manipulated to go. And I will be that individual. I will be that warrior that's speaking up against it. I'm just not for it. I think that life is so beautiful, so precious. There's so much depth to life than what's being presented as being sufficient or as being the end goal or marker of success. Because then what is success then? Man, before I even get into that, that's an entirely different subject for an entirely different video. But this is an ongoing conversation and dialogue for me. This is something I can speak on for hours, but for the gist of this video, I just wanted to share a few of my thoughts with regards to why I hate social media and why I deleted TikTok, and just express myself and just engage in some dialogue with you all about my perspective regarding, social media. And so I encourage you all to get out there, live life in real life, be in tune with your life, unplug from all of these external distractions, and just really be in tune with you. Be in tune with you. Be in tune with who you are. Be in tune with what you desire. Be in tune with what you want. Be in tune with what fulfills you. Be in tune with what's true to you. I just want you to be in tune with you. I can't express that enough. You. And so, because you are building your own canvas as you navigate this experience, right? You are creating it. You are creating it, and you want to create something that you are proud of, that you can leave this earth knowing that it was original, that it wasn't something that you copied and pasted, that it wasn't something you followed after that was outside of yourself, but you stay true to yourself, and there's no other Canva that looks like yours. And so I encourage you all today to get out there, live life in real life, really smell the flowers and the roses, and just really be in tune with your life, be in tune with your environment, and be in tune with your existence and your creation, right? That God created you. And so again, family, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Until next time, I wish you all inner wealth, which we know is the overall state of our holistic health family. Peace.